Также, если у вас трансляция уже заранее была запланирована через творческую студию YouTube, тогда вам просто нужно выбрать существующую трансляцию.
It was kind of Jenny is in lane number 1. She will be. She's even laughing at my jokes. You know, that's how good. Laughing at my jokes. You know, that's how good is that? Jenny in lane number 1. We've got the underdog, Iloa Ashen. She is originally from Tahitian island of Wahine, but she lives in mainland France. She's a VAA world champion. Juliette Duhaime, she was on the podium last year in silver. So watch out for the Infinity Speed Freak from Argentina, Juliette Duhaime. We've got Natalia Novitskaya. She is the current European champion. She made some. She had a great run in 2021, and she is back with a vengeance after missing the 2022 and 2023 World Championship. We've got Lucia Klemboski from Argentina in lane number 5. Kim Barnes, this 47-year-old, but not settling for a 40-plus division. She is one of the fastest women in the world, especially in the long distance. She was second in the long distance last year. Kim Barnes from Florida. Here's Muriel Sanchez from Chile. Ooh, top names, some underdogs, and some comeback legends like Jenny. Interesting to see what Iloa Ashen is going to do as well. She's more of a long-distance racer, but she is a VAA. VAA is the Tahitian name for Tahitian outrigger, which is different from Hawaiian outrigger. One has got a rudder, and the other one doesn't. Tahitian VAA doesn't have a rudder. For reasons that maybe I'll have time to explain at some point this week. Especially if Iloa Ashen leads in the long distance, we'll have plenty of time to talk about outrigger canoe paddling. I look forward to that actually because I'm an outrigger canoe paddler myself.
Me too.
And so are you.
Yes,
and so
I
are you.
am.
Well done.
Yes, and I chose the outrigger because it had a rudder. The VAA is a totally different beast, isn't it?
Does that mean we're going to commentate the next ocean racing World Championship? Come on, this is a message for the ICF. We know about outrigger canoe, so you've got Sarah and Matt here ready for the job. Lining up for quarterfinal number 1, Jenny Kalmbach, Iloa Ashen, Juliette Duhaime, Natalia Novitskaya, Lucia Klemboski, Kim Barnes, Muriel Sanchez, who's got the best start. It is Juliette Duhaime. Of course, the speed freak from Argentina has got a good start on that Infinity Blackfish. She is leading, but it looks like Jenny Kalmbach has got a good start as well. Lane number 1, Kim Barnes looking good next to Lucia Klemboski. The top 4 go to the semi-final, and it's a clear top 4 already with Iloa Ashen on that NSP board in lane number 2. In 5th place, I don't think Iloa Ashen is going to make it, but Julia Duhaime is going to claim that win. Natalia Novitskaya in 2nd, Argentina. Again, with Lucia Klemboski in 3rd, and Jenny Kalmbach, who was 1st and 2nd for a while, is finishing in 4th.
Wow, Juliette Duhaime, she's one of my heroes, I think. She absolutely paddled her heart out there and took that win. She is through to the semi-final. She's quite the character, isn't she, Juliette?
She's just a fun, life-loving character, and she's been. I'm not gonna say any secret here. She's been showing more kissing than usual on her social media recently. So clearly she's got a boyfriend. So sorry guys, she's taken now. Yeah, she had a clear, beautiful win here.
But she has been putting in some seriously hard work as well, hasn't she, with her training as well? I think she's up to training, but I mean, she was training like a mofo anyway. But there we go, Juliette Duhaime in 1st place. We have the neutral paddler Natalia Novitskaya in 2nd, Lucia Klemboski from Argentina as well, and the comeback kid Jenny Kalmbach from
Costa
Rica. In 4th, so well done to those ladies. You are through to the semi-finals.
And such a close finish between 2, 3, and 4. which promises some great action coming up. Next race, we've got the quarterfinal number 2. This is the open women's division, guys, so don't go away. We've got the world's best lined up with Sonia Caimari from Spain, former medalist in the junior division in 2021, Sonia Caimari from Mallorca. Next to her, probably one of her best friends, Duna Gordillo, the powerhouse from Mallorca, Spain as well. Of course, they've been paddling together for the past more than 10 years. Rika Okuaki, a favorite from Japan in lane number 3. She'll be on SIC right next to her SIC teammate, Seychelles, the 2023 world champion from Melbourne, Florida. Here comes Maddie Miller from Florida as well, but she's on a flying fish board. Daniela Garcia from Mexico, and Reka Slekta, strong woman indeed, in lane number 7. Once again, Top 4 goes through to the semis. Good start by Seychelles, as you would expect. The world champion is in the lead. She's got the best reference time. Oh, she's pushing hard. Look at that. She's definitely very much in the lead there. Lane number 1 at the top of the screen. That's Sonia Caimari, doing better than Duna Gordillo right now, who's sitting in 3rd place. Seychelles, though, the Florida girl from SIC Maui, reaching finish line in 1st. And then it will be for the finish between 2 and 3, so that would be Maddie Miller and Sonia Caimari, and Duna Gordillo apparently in 4th. It's a tight finish, so it's difficult to call the shots here.
Really close between Duna and Rika. I think we need to see we'll see a recap and get those results up to you as soon as we can. That was really exciting. So we're going to see a replay here, so keep your eyes peeled. Seychelles well in the lead there, and
Maddie Miller here with Sonia Caimari, and who takes 4 is Duna. Duna ahead of Rika Okuaki. One important surprise here. A bad one for Rika Okuaki, of course, from Japan. She is definitely a favorite more for the long distance, Rika Okuaki. But to see her go so early is a bit of an upset.
But such a stacked field there, Matt, wasn't
it? Indeed.
So
with Seychelles, I mean, a slower time, but we know the wind, front wind, is actually picked up. So Seychelles in 1st position. Sonia Caimari, Maddie Miller, Duna Gordillo, 2 Spaniards, 2 friends from Mallorca, Spain, in that top 4, and they are through to the semi-finals. That was quarter-final number 2.
Well done to your 2013 23rd champion, Seychelles. She is through to the semi-finals.
Next race, let's see the faces of our athletes lined up for 3rd quarterfinal. Of course, Taryn King, the karaoke queen. That's the nickname for Taryn. But she can sing, but she can also race. She was on the podium last year in the sprint. Marta Apanasowicz from Poland in 2nd lane. Alex Ostrowski from Mexico in lane number 3. Katniss Paris. Woo, look at that. What do you call it when you wave your hair like this? Wave?
I'm not sure. I don't have hair. I don't have hair like that.
You're fired, Sam. Katniss Paris in 3rd. Jessica Matos in 4th place. 4th lane. Jessica Matos from Brazil in 5th. Rea Logotetti. You see Kyriaki Logotetti, but she likes to be called Rea in lane 6. And Yona Rivet from France, from French Brittany, on the NSP, and NSP rider, one of the top French women, in lane number 7 at the bottom of your screen. Katniss Paris was very impressive. She had the best time right behind Seychelles. What do they eat in Florida to go that fast?
Oh, who knows? I mean,
alligator skin.
Alligator burger. So you've just got the last lady to get into that bucket was Katniss. She's popped out again, but she was super fast, and off they go.
And a good start, but lane number 1, actually, Taryn King from South Africa, Cape Town. Katniss Paris looking good as well in lane number 4. What about at the bottom of our screen? We have got a treacherous camera angle, so Yona Rivet could actually be doing much better than than what we see on the screen. But at the front, it is going to be Katniss Paris, clearly at the front, in front of Taryn King from South Africa. Here comes the Infinity Speed Freak, Katniss Paris, 1. Taryn King, 2. We're going to have Rea Logothetti in 4th, but Marta Apanasiewicz is going to squeeze in, apparently, according to the screen results. Marta Apanasiewicz from Poland managed to get 3rd in front of the 2023 junior Rea Logothetti. Katniss Paris is actually getting confidence here. She doesn't have that much experience internationally. She did on purpose travel a lot to Europe this year to get more international experience, but she's only starting. I think she's just like Eri Tenorio, a former, if not a current, circus athlete.
Yeah.
And so she does crazy things actually on Instagram.
How did she do
with
in
bars and things like that? And she did really well at the spring stop race, which was stop number 1 of the ICF circuit in the sprint. She won the sprint in Comacchio, Italia, in April at the beginning of the season, and then she came back. I don't know for which race. I think Ayos. I think she came back for Ayos Nikolaos. And I'm sure she studied who she's got next to her. I can tell you that she's just beat Rea Logothetti, the 2023 junior world champion. So she and Taryn King, who was 3rd last year in the Open Women's Final.
One to watch for sure, Matty.
Absolutely. Susac Molinero, great shot of Susac, the Catalan athlete from Spain, but also from Italy, because that's where she lives with Paolo Marconi, her boyfriend, husband. Caitlin McElroy from USA, lane number 2, Puerto Rico, represented by Mari Carmen Rivera from Puerto Rico. I've just said it. Alba Alonso Frey in 4th, but watch out for Esperanza Barreras. Here she comes. They are who's got the best start, Alba Alonso Frey and Mari Carmen Rivera, looking strong. Mari Carmen Rivera looking better than in her previous heat, because Alba Alonso Frey was the clear winner of the previous one. Mari Carmen Rivera clearly in the lead here. Alba Alonso Frey is not far behind. We've got Susac Molinero at the top of your screen. She's going to take 2nd or 3rd, but Mari Carmen Rivera, Puerto Rico, in 1st. It is going to be Alba Alonso Frey, Spain, and Susac Molinero, Spain again. And then Kathleen McElroy, that's a name I don't know. A big upset. Esperanza Barreras is going to say goodbye to the competition, as well as Aida Nepola and Madi Leblanc. If that's what we saw on screen is confirmed with the results, Madi Leblanc on Miss Total Sup. That was so fast. We didn't. Not everybody had some screen time. Unfortunately, we're going to see a replay on that finish line. Mari Carmen Rivera, clear winner. Susac Molinero, definitely. I'm not sure. No,
yeah,
3rd.
Looked pretty tight.
Alba
2nd
Alonso
or 3rd.
Frey, 2nd. Who got 4th?
Well,
Caitlin McElroy. I don't know who Caitlin McElroy is.
The graphics said Caitlin, so but that has
and
changed.
The board as well, right?
Yep. There we go.
Yeah,
so,
Caitlin McElroy.
wow.
I know very little about this athlete.
Marie Carmen in 1st. Fantastic racing from her. Alba Alonso Frey in 2nd place. Susac Molinero, great to see her through. And Caitlin McElroy from the USA. Espe Barreras out. That's a shock.
Shocking news. Espe is out of the sprint competition. She's not the defending champion in this discipline, but anyway, that was the last quarterfinal for the Open Women, and we are moving on to the Open Men. The fastest guys are here with Ludovic Tolade from France. Here you go, the SIC Maui French boy. We've got Santino Basaldella from Argentina. We will be on a flying fish board, thanks to John Meskaukis, the flying fish CEO. Antonio Morillo will be on NSP. Don't need to even see him. I know he's going to be on NSP, the NSP boy from Andalusia, Spain. We're going to have Fidon Dukas, who's been very impressive, the Sonova rider from Greece in lane number 4. Rai Taguchi, so equally impressive from Japan, one of the phenomenons from Okinawa. We've got Olivier Drolet, one of the dark horses, who was pretty impressive, who has been very impressive so far, lane number 6 on a flying fish board, and David Leao, world champion in 2024 under a separate, different federation. David Leao from Bahia, the state of Bahia, Brazil.
Wow, what a heat, Matty. We've got Rai Taguchi, David Leal, Faden Dukas, as you say, this young man from Greece who's been performing so well this week. Ludovic from France in lane 1. Gosh, this is going to be difficult to call, I think.
I'd be very surprised. Let's see if I'm proven wrong here, but I'd be very surprised after a disappointing result by David Leao, who's the man of the moment in the sprint discipline. That he doesn't do much better than what he did previously.
Yep.
Let's see if he manages to get his game back on top, because he's meant to be theoretically the fastest man in the world after what he did in Copenhagen
and he came
2 months ago.
4th in his heat earlier, didn't he? Which to us was quite a shock. We were expecting him to. So yeah, let's see how David does in lane 7. David Leao from Brazil. Rai Taguchi in lane 5. Faden Dukas. Be interesting to see how he performs right next door to
Всем привет.
Taguchi. Yeah.
Нас слышно,
So,
нет?
over
Точнее,
there,
меня
I
slышно.
mean, we have got
Меня видно?
such a stacked field. I mean,
And quarterfinal.
a quarter-final, you know, it's
All these guys are
just
top
shows.
notch, the best of the best.
Рекламная пауза.
And one name, a few underdogs here. Olivier Drolet, he's on the flying fish. That's a name I'm discovering just like.
Напишите, пожалуйста, видно нас, слышно?
Previous heat in the open women's.
Давай я
He's
смотрю.
gonna be on a green flying fish, but yeah, he was pretty fast in the previous run. Santino Basaldela from Argentina, super young, super dedicated. That is not attached to a particular brand. Actually, he did some wonderful things in Austria at the Lake Rocks Festival earlier this year. That was stop number 2 of the ICF World Circuit. I think our men are ready.
This is going to be epic.
He's got the best start, right? Taguchi has got the best start. At least he makes the biggest splash on the water right now in the center of your screen. At the top, though, we've got some fast guys. Santino Bassalella, I've just said his name, from Argentina, but Antonio Morillo is pushing hard. Is Antonio Morillo in the lead? Yes, Antonio Morillo is in the lead.
Так, ну чё, делитесь мнением. Я, если честно, боюсь за Наташу. Буду честен, потому что Сейшел что-то прям в порядке. Да?
Не только Сейшел.
И не только Сейшел, да.
Все-таки 100 метров показались намного коварнее, чем мы думали.
Полуфинал, финал сегодня, да.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We've got the world champion from another federation in the sprints, who is out of the competition. We're talking about the SIC Maui Brazilian top rider David Leao, potentially out. We're gonna have to replay that. Oh, it's way behind. He's way behind. What happened there?
7th place.
Oh my God.
He was doing okay, and then the last sort of, well, God, it's only 100 meters, 50 meters.
Wow.
Yeah, he looked pretty disappointed. That shot of him shook his head a little bit.
Okay. Wow.
Not what we expected at all.
I'm very surprised that I'm not going to say the name David Leao ever again in this sprint competition, and this is a big shock to me, because it was clearly on the podium as far as I was concerned. But you know, that's the sport, and that's the beauty of our sport, actually. Well done to the 4 athletes qualifying for the semi-final in that first quarterfinal. Here's quarterfinal number 2 with Gonzalo Romero.
У нас первая сенсация. Давид Ляо вылетел, который спринт выиграл в Копенгагене. Чемпион мира. Я думал, он будет 3-м, если честно, в финале. А он вообще заехал последним, просто 7-м. Но на самом деле это хорошо. Для Андрюхи это хорошо.
Who is a top favorite, who's just seen another favorite getting
Так, вот следующий заезд, да, это уже Андрей Крайтер у нас тут. Тут у нас 5 человек сильных, которые должны пройти, но вот кто-то один из них не пройдет. Получается, Блюева, Кристиан Андерсон, Андрюха, Ноэ, Гарью и Артур Санта-Кру.
Кто где смотрит финалы чемпионата мира? Почему не у нас? Не понимаю.
Все, погнали. Так, Андрюха едет хорошо. Ну да.
Так, примерно.
В порядке, в порядке.
Тут уже не стал назад оборачиваться.
Мне показалось, что он вначале хотел сэкономиться, но видел, что Ной хорошо стартовал и газанул. Но вот когда он газанул, он как раз отъехал от него. Сейчас повтор посмотрим. В машине кто-то смотрит.
Серьезно?
Прикольно.
А мы вот собрались у нас в гости. Ну, не у нас, Илья,
Видишь, он как будто чекал и потом добавил.
Агрегат как будто медленнее, чем Ной по темпу. Ну, я имею в виду.
Ной еще и поменял опять.
Он так уверенно все равно.
Да. Артур Санта-Кру все-таки прошел, да?
Да.
Четвертым.
По времени.
Так. 24 секунды, ничего себе. 24:73. Мне кажется, кто-то писал такой вариант. Близкий.
Да, кстати.
Под конкурсом. Кто-то писал такой вариант, точно.
У Димы целая таблица Excel есть, ты знаешь?
Че?
У Димы целая таблица Excel есть, ты знаешь?
Не
А, да?
добил.
Да,
Ты не
туда
добил её?
поиски набирает, и там...
Сколько
Вон,
добил?
на экране.
Не, он мне говорил об этом, да.
Сколько? 70?
24:73.
Дима статистику подсчитывал и по теории вероятности писал, что? Где есть свободные секунды разница.
Пока не же накидали еще.
Блин, я в перерыве, короче, поменяю стрим. 60 FPS не тянет. Мгм. Вчера я на 30 FPS сделал, сегодня 60 попробовал, но вот видишь, лагает чуть-чуть.
Блин, как это?
У вас же Wi-Fi сильный? 100 мегабит есть? Тогда точно в ноуте проблема.
Ну, там, он какой-то немножко лаганутый. Бывает.
Но Норман Вебер нормально тоже стартует.
А где
Владимир В. Вы 24:44 писали, да? Ну, прикольно. Ману первый, Кэмерон второй, третий Норман, четвертый кто это? Итан Бри, походу. Итан Бри, да.
From Brittany, France in fourth place. Wow, yet another win for Manuel from Spain. And great to see Cam Tripney coming in second there, Matty.
А да, кликер это Свят?
Не знаю. Да, кликер это... Как вас зовут?
Свят Пират?
Свят это?
My goodness, it's absolutely breathtaking.
25:67 Ману показал. Ну нет, все равно Андрюха прям пока что все хорошо. На голову сильнее. Да, да. Ну не сказать, что они экономились. Но я думаю, Ману все равно в призах будет.
Ну вот пишет, для стрима надо 300 плюс.
Да, да. Ну сейчас пройдут, 40-50 плюс начнутся, и я поменяю.
300 плюс 40.
А, Гуревич Денис.
А, потому что про матищинские повороты что-то
Да,
было.
да, я тоже вчера заметил это. Я тоже так подумал. Так, надо записать Андрюху.
У тебя был читер быстрее? Так, девочки.
Какой?
А, так, через это что?
Чего? А я не знаю, я не помню сейчас, я давно регистрировался. Так, ладно, сейчас я пока микрофон выключу.
Son of a board for Andre Petrak. Aaron Sanchez, of course, the starboard Dream Team racer from Mallorca, Spain. Linus Carlsen, another Dream Team rider from starboard, is from Sweden. We've got in lane number 4 Ricardo Avila, another starboard athlete. I don't think he's signed by starboard, but that's the sport of choice today. We've got Sergio Cantoral, former junior world champion. He's not a junior anymore. He's got to battle with the big boys. Ivan Frutos, the blonde ponytail from Alicante, Spain, in lane number 6, and Augusto Garcia Villegas, another starboard athlete, but he's from Andalusia in southern Spain. 4 Spaniards actually in this heat. Tough call, this one. I would go for Ricardo Avila, Aaron Sanchez, definitely. Sergio Cantoral probably as well. Look at him, Sergio Cantoral. Speaking of the devil, on that NSP board in the center of your screen, right next to Ricardo Avila on the starboard, one step above him. Another rider at the top of your screen, but don't rule out Augusto Villegas at the bottom of your screen with
Так, все,
that
мы на связи.
treacherous angle. Here's a better view. We've got Aaron Sanchez.
Испания,
in
Испания,
first maybe, or
Пуэрто-Рико,
photo finish
Испания.
with,
Просто 3 А,
Sergio
нет.
Cantoral, Ricardo Avila.
Нет, не
These
3.
are our top 3, and the 4th place, as I said, treacherous angle, camera angle, is Augusto Villegas, Garcia Villegas from Spain.
А где она бегала, что ли?
Мгм.
So number 2,
Саша Сазонов, Алена, он в
Aaron
межсезонье
Sanchez,
бегает.
Mallorca represent. Here
Очень
we go.
молодец.
Aaron Sanchez, 2-time
Сейчас
junior
придет
world
пиво
champion in
пить.
2021. That was
Пиццу
on
есть.
marathon.
Сейчас
That was so
напоим его.
tight. Let's have a look at the replay if we can.
Amazing. Look at that. Yeah, that's so tight between well, yeah, photo finish between those two, and then third, fourth.
Ricardo Avila.
Yeah, incredible footage. Just to show you how tight that race was. We're getting near the what we call the nubbit
Yeah.
end of racing, and the further we go on through these heats, the tighter it's going to get, and the more people are going to be
Нервный
disappointed.
вечерочек нас ожидает сегодня.
Да, я больше всего, ну, за Андрюху вообще не переживаю, потому что, ну, пока он показывает, что он может добавить, и при этом, да, до него все равно далеко остальным. А вот
Слишком
Наташа,
серьезно он
конечно,
себя позиционировал.
ну, сотка это, ну вот мы с Пашей Петром обсуждали, сотка это вот, во-первых, генетика, ну, предрасположенность должна быть на сотку. Ну и вот это там сила, взрыв, мощность. Если у тебя нет предрасположенности, то тяжело тренировать эту сотку. Ну не знаю, мне кажется,
Какие там преимущественно красные волокна.
я не знаю.
Есть даже генетические тесты сейчас для детей.
Ну да, делают. Это даже какие-то есть эти, типа, такие тестирования. Просто как тренировку какую-то делаешь, и можно определить, какие у тебя там волокна, почему ты больше предрасположен.
Ну, там, по-моему, чуть ли не биопсию какую-то первую мышцы.
Этого не знаю. Так, вот как раз сейчас будет перерыв, короче, и тогда я сейчас поменяю FPS. Я, правда, не знаю, можно ли это менять в самой трансляции. Денис, ты знаешь, можно это менять в самой трансляции или придется обрывать? Ты пытаешься купить, да? В ОБС, да. Так, не понял. Ты чё?
Дима, как ты делал трансляцию с телефона на телевизор? Почему ты сейчас не
Да,
можешь
с
это
принтером, да, надо родиться. Ну вот мы в Турции общались с Андреем.
сделать?
Чё?
Я думал, сейчас начнешь рассказывать. Ну вот мы в Турции, короче.
Нет. Ну, короче, я хочу сказать так. С принтером быть немного проще, чем дистанционщиком. Даже в плане восстановления, в плане образа жизни. Поэтому я все сказал. Больше ничего не буду говорить, чтобы не наговорить лишнего. Так, Андрюх в полуфинал, да, получается, пошел. ОБС перегружать. Ну тогда окей. Тогда эта трансляция я сейчас завершу и буду на 30 FPS перегружать. И в телеге также новую ссылку оставлю. Папаша — это Паша Петров, правильно? В общем, сейчас я закрываю эту ссылку, делаю 30 FPS и в телеге новую ссылку загружаю. Увидимся.